Hey everyone, thanks for watching my brand new video. As you can see from the title, obviously if you're checking this video out, this is to change the air filter on your Chevy Trailblazer. Same for all engines, 4.2, was it 5.3 and 6.0 I think are the engines that are offered. Should be the same pretty much across the board for all of them. So I'm just going to show you, it's pretty easy. You probably may know, but obviously if you're watching this video you want a little help with it. So I'll show you, pretty quick, easy job, and it's something you should do all the time, of course. Before I get into it, of course, as always, don't forget to do the usual YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, and comment. If you dislike, make sure to let me know why, just so I can make the content a little bit better and make sure that I'm keeping up to date with everything, just so the videos are good for you guys. Let's get right started. So what will you need to do this job? That's it. You just need something with a Phillips head. That's all you really need. So I'm just going to use this kind of oversized Phillips head screwdriver. Just because I like it. I like it. I'm just kind of getting used with my hands. Keeps me active, keeps me going. But hey, a drill with a Phillips head will work just fine. You just need a bigger head. It doesn't have a small head. As you can see, this has got a fairly big Phillips head. So you just need something like that. And that's it. That's all you need. And of course, your air filter. So the first thing you're going to do is identify just the 3 screws you need to take off for the air box itself. There's one right down there. There, that's the first one. The second one is right over there, number 2. And up here, number 3. And so now we begin with just taking out those screws. Now you're going to want to be cautious when you're taking these out, especially this one over here, because you don't want to drop it. It's going to be a real pain to get to. So if you have a magnetic screwdriver or anything you can use to grab it after, that would be very helpful. Or you could do what I'm doing here, which is after you take it all the way out, you just gently lift out the box with it still attached. Okay, I'm going to go over here. You can also take this off, it'll give you a little bit extra leverage here. So just take this right here and just move that aside. Put it down there. Just show you there so you get an idea of the length of the screw. All 3 are about the same length. Go back to this one down here. Okay, got this one here. There you go. And I believe the 3rd one there is also out enough. Let's just double check. Yes. So now you just lift this right off, kind of working it around as you do to clear everything. You're going to see that there's one hose here. There's also part of the inner workings of the engine bay and everything. There's some little clips over here. Those are going to get in the way. So all you're doing is lifting and pulling out at the same time. Keep working as you go. And I'm taking also some additional caution because I have this screw over here and I don't want it to fall out. There. We're going to put that aside. And then from here, you have your filter. You can just lift this right out and pull that right out. Now it's at this point here that you want to inspect the filter. This one's actually not too bad. You can see some buildup of dust, a couple bugs, some debris. That's all normal. You want to check it. I also like to give it a little bit of a smell. Smell for any fuel or anything like that. Lets you know if there's any type of burn off that's coming back through the intake or anything like that. You actually don't get that too much more on the newer cars, but I still have seen it. So just something like this can give you a good feel of what it is for the car. Now some cars, the filter is even close to the engine, and you may even see some carbon buildup on the filter. Can happen. It may backfeed through the throttle body, but just doing a quick inspection of the filter can get you a real feel of what to expect from your car and how it's operating. This one here, all looks pretty good inside. Just some pretty standard dust and dirt you'd expect. You're now halfway there. So all you're going to do is you're going to take your new filter. I've got my new filter right here. You're just going to lift up your cone and attach that. Sorry, the plenum, I should say. And attach the cone directly onto it. And you're going to put that right back in. Making sure, so let me just show you here. See, let's see if you can see here. There's a strip right over here. And on the washer fluid, there's a strip here. So you want to make sure when you're putting that, you get that in, and then you want to push it down in so it locks into place, right? Once that's done, you take your cover, and you're just pretty much going into the reverse. You're going to take it, work that in here. A good way to use it is, if you see here, it's got a groove, and that there is that same piece that's jutting out there I was telling you about. Use that as a bit of a guide. That's kind of where you want to end up. So it's just a matter of working it in and around, clearing the filter. There we go. And making sure all the holes balance up. So once we do that now, just going to grab our screwdriver. I'm going to start with this corner screw here. I'm just going to screw that right in. Okay, I'll go part way in, not too far. I always just like to feed all the screws before tightening everything up. Whether it be something simple like this or something more heavy duty and mechanical, whatever it is. Number 2. Number 3. Of course, having a drill or anything, I like to do this stuff by hand sometimes, but hey, if you have a drill or anything, go right ahead. You want to bring it until it's nice and tight, but don't go too tight on it, especially since some of these have clips. You don't want to break anything. You don't want to break any of the plastic here. So you want to go basically just about hand tight. Now, of course, from here, you tighten up the other two, the one that's down here and the one over here, and then you reattach your hose. And that's it. You're all done. So with that said, hopefully this video has been very helpful for you guys. It's a quick, easy fix. But looking at it first, it may throw you off a bit. But as you can see, it's very easy to do. If you have any questions or anything like that, as always, feel free to ask in the comments below. I do try and answer as quickly and as easily as possible. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, everyone. And I will see you next video.